Dragon Ball Super is scheduled to come back to the airwaves July 2019. A weekly Dragon Ball anime will launch, and as far as we know, it will continue to be called Dragon Ball Super.
So, unless you guys have been living under a rock, you will know that Geekdom 101 yesterday reported that Dragon Ball Super is returning this year in July. And not just him, but guys like AnimeAjay, YonkouProductions, guys who have the inside scoop on what's to come for Dragon Ball Super. Now, I understand why most fans aren't too sure to believe this or not, because we're going by word alone, because there is no actual statement by Toei that Super is returning. And a lot of people thought that Super was returning during the time when Italian voice actors said that they are in the works. Then Toei later on said that Super is not in the works. Then it was leaked out that they are actually doing storyboards for more episodes a month right after that. So the thing is Dragon Ball Super coming back? The answer is yes, if we're going by the statements of Geekdom and the others had reported. Now, the good thing about this is that they were in pre-production months before the Broly movie, which makes me believe that when it comes back, it will be 10 times better than what we had before. That is why the quality was so horrible in Dragon Ball Super Episode 5, because there wasn't much pre-production when Dragon Ball came the first time. And not just Episode 5, but the overall writing in general was very bad. We had new writers almost every week, and also new anime designers. One episode will look nice one week, the episode after that will look horrible. If you notice, the quality really didn't step up until the Tournament of Power, the last arc of Dragon Ball Super. Now, no disrespect to Yamamura, but I was never a huge fan of his art design. So when Dragon Ball Super comes back, it's going to look more like the Broly movie, because they're bringing back Shintani, who handled the Broly movie, to take over the art design. So the future of Dragon Ball Super is in good hands when it comes to the quality if you prefer this art design. Everybody has different tastes, but I think we can all agree on that the Broly movie looked 100 times better than Dragon Ball Super. Now, of course, it's not going to look like that every week, because they'll still be scheduling different artists to draw Dragon Ball Super the anime from time to time, but this will be the base design once it comes back. Now, another good thing that Geekdom has mentioned in his video was that once it comes back, it's going to follow the manga, which is a good thing because I want to see the Moral arc animated so bad. Now, during the time when the Broly movie was coming out, everybody was going crazy over the character Broly. But my focus and attention was on the character Moro, because while Dragon Ball Super was going on, my biggest problem was the lack of villains. Goku, Black, and Zamasu were the only ones, and it was just an evil Goku. So them following the manga is the best case scenario of how the story can be better, because we don't want the Resurrection F or the Battle of Gods treatment by redoing the Broly movie, because the Broly movie was a great film. You cannot retell it in the anime, even though that Toriyama originally had 70 minutes of script cut out from the movie, but at the end of the day, that's just script that we just will never get to see. I just don't trust them to live up to the expectation following after that movie by redoing the arc. If you are in a minority of wanting to see the Broly movie be retold in the anime, then I really don't know why. Even though they stated that the Broly movie is a direct continuation of the anime where it left off, so it's canon. You can't just redo canon unless you want another Dragon Ball Minus on your hands.
No! God, please, no!
And the good thing about all this is that Toei will help out more and be more involved in the production of Dragon Ball Super. So Dragon Ball Super is scheduled weekly for new episodes in July. Hopefully all these inside sources and scoops will be correct this time and not just speculation. Even though you probably heard so many news about this story already, but if you enjoyed my breakdown of this news, make sure to smash the like button for me, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe for more content. I'm Jay Cloud and I'm out.